going on here, huh? You want to go live? Hmm? You want to go live? What's up? Huh? We're not going live when we get out of here. If you can cut it down a bit, that would be okay. If not, whatever. Man, somebody give me a like already. Somebody has the right idea. What's going on, everybody? You know that music. That means that we are live on What to Sell on Amazon. It's a beautiful Saturday afternoon in South Central Pennsylvania. Somebody, how about you, Deborah? Let me know. Can you hear me okay? Can you see me? Can you hear me? As we let some people come in. Okay, Jim let me know. Thank you, Jim. That's my producer. He's the one that makes all this stuff happen. Together, we like Batman and Robin. This show is going to be just as good as we make it. That means you and me. Looks like we got 8 people in. Okay, thank you, Jim. My sound is good. Deb says everything is great. I appreciate that. Oops. Just fixed it. All right. We're going to give it another minute and then we're going to go ahead and go live, guys, because we're going to get going here. And I'm going to try to get out of here in an hour. Has anyone ever heard me say that before? That I was going to do this in an hour? I should be able to do it, guys, because I don't like to talk. You know, I'm very introverted. This should be done pretty soon. Lance Rogers, what's going on? Thank you for coming. Anybody who's here, if you do not comment, I won't know that you're here. So we may have some new people, so make sure you say something in the comments. Hey, what's going on, man? It's a wonderful day. So, welcome. Thank you for joining me today. You know how I feel about that. You could have been doing anything and you chose to spend some time with me. Hey, Gina, thank you for being here. So yeah, we're going to get started. And the theme this week was how to identify products that you could sell for a product. And for those who follow me, you see we actually put up 2 videos this week because, you know, we just continue to double down and try and add more value. We touched on it last week. We want to grow the channel, and to grow the channel, we're going to have to do things different. Hey, what's going on, Sonya? Miss Coronavirus. You know I'm just messing with you, girl. But I hope everything is getting better out there at Ground Zero where you are in New York City. Hey, what's going on? AM Ecom. Thank you. But yeah, like I was saying, we're trying to grow the channel, and in order to do that, we're going to have to do things different. We're going to have to get better. Uh, if you could, if there's anybody you know, guys, this is our channel. So if we're going to grow it, we're going to grow it together. If there's anyone that you know that could benefit from this, you don't know who that might be. Some of you are on social media. You're welcome to go ahead and share the channel. Any particular video or the entire channel. You just never know who might want to take advantage and change their lives and get that additional income revenue. Don't be selfish. There's more than you could ever take advantage of. There's enough for everybody. It is very abundant in Amazon world. So don't worry that you're going to share this with someone and then they're going to take away from you. So yeah, you may notice that we have new people because if you, like I mentioned last week, the videos typically were targeted for people who already knew about Amazon and then they just wanted to get better. Now our videos are kind of wider. We're targeting people that want to work from home, that are looking for a home-based business, extra revenue. So you may be seeing people on the channel, whether it's live or whether you're starting to see comments on videos and you can tell it's a newbie. Go ahead, feel free to jump in and help answer any newbie questions that they may have. Welcome them to the Working Class Hustler family, and let's do this together. A lot of people, you're going to start seeing questions and you can tell this guy or this person doesn't know about Amazon. Remember, you were there too once. So let's help them out and let's grow the channel. But before we go any further, we have a ritual that we do. It's very, very important. And it goes a little something like this. Let's say it together, people. Good things are supposed to happen to me. Say it again. Good things are supposed to happen to me. That is the attitude. That is the mindset. That is the mantra. And that is our approach to what we're doing out here. And it's not over until you win. That is the mindset you have to take. You know, you got to be about this business. Okay. You hear me talking about working smarter and not harder. And we got to be careful with that. Okay. We got to be careful with that. Working smarter does not mean that you do not work hard. So if you're thinking that you're going to do this or anything else and be successful without hard work, forget it. Forget it. It's not going to happen. You have to put in hard work. You can be better, you can be smarter, and then the results you get will increase exponentially. But you're not going to be lazy and be successful. You know, I said that I wasn't going to do any sourcing today. And you know what happened? I ended up going out and sourcing because they call me La Machine because I'm constantly doing this. And if you want to get the numbers that I'm getting, then you're going to have to start doing more work if you're not already doing it. Speaking of which, let's look at my Amazon seller account. Let's see here. And speaking of which, all right. So as you can see, today is May the 2nd. The year is 2020. We'll do a refresh just in case another order slipped in. It did not. That means we've had 3 orders for today. And you can see what we've done the last 7 days, last 15 days, last 30 days, $20,436.36. Yeah, things have kind of tapered off a little bit for me. And that's okay. That's okay because then, you know, through my transparency and me constantly showing you what I'm doing, you get an idea of what you can realistically expect, right? Wouldn't be too nice if the only time I wanted to show you my screen is when things are going great. Okay, that's not transparency. And before we go any further, let me take a look. Team Leader 2010, good afternoon. Thank you for joining. I appreciate that. So yeah, anyway, back to my screen here a little bit. Let's see if there's anything I need to show you from here. Guys, if you have any questions, I am checking the chat. So feel free. But as you can see, this is my current balance. This was the most recent payout that just went out the other day. So you get paid every 2 weeks. Amazon disperses your keep from everything that's been going on, in case you're new to how Amazon works. And for that reason, you have to understand Amazon is not a flipping business, okay? It is a cash flow business, meaning you got to make sure, you know, money is going out, money is coming back in, and you got to make sure that if there is an imbalance, you want an imbalance. You want more money coming in than money is going out. If it goes the other way, that's how you get into trouble. You know, you hear these stories about, oh, the business went under because they were growing too fast. What does that mean? How could you grow too fast? Well, if you're getting too big and your cash flow isn't supporting it, then what happens is, yeah, you're making money, but you're not getting your money back quick enough to take care of your obligations, and then things go out of control. So, you know, when you get into Amazon as a business, you have to understand it is a cash flow business. Okay. Let's talk a little bit about some news. We don't have much to discuss there. The only thing I'm going to talk about. The only thing I'm going to talk about is this one: temporary changes to refund and reimbursement policies for seller fulfilled orders. Most of us do FBA, but as you know, with everything that's been going on, a lot of us have been turning to some merchant fulfilled. So basically, if you can read it, if you have an account, you can go in and read it. But from May 1st to May 31st, we are temporarily increasing the time you have to process returned items and refund customers. So they're increasing that time to 14 calendar days for returns delivered to you during this period. Okay. I don't really think there's nothing else really newsworthy right now that I want to talk about. If there's something you guys want to talk about, let me know. Tell you what we can do here real quick before I forget, because half the time I mean to do this and I forget. So here's what we're going to do. Let's see. Hold on. We're going to go into our channel. Notice I say our channel because it's not about me. It's about us, right? You guys, we're family. We're working class hustlers. Let's see what's going on. So here's the deal. We're up to 622 subscribers. We want that to grow. But some of you have been with us for a while, and you've seen this grow from nothing. So we're doing good. It's not a channel that, you know, is going to explode. You know, if we wanted a channel to explode, then we'd have to do something like comedy or, you know, funny cat videos or, you know, political garbage. You know what I mean? This is work. And let's face it, you're different than most people because you're willing to want more. See, some people don't even want more because they don't want what it requires to get it. So you should already feel good about who you are right now. If you're spending your time watching this, that says it all about you. But if we look, if we come down to our recent subscribers, let's take a look at them. We're going to go in the last 28 days and we're going to organize this by the date subscribed. So Team Leader 2010, they're out here with us now, and they just subscribed yesterday. Now think about that. Here we got a person that just subscribed yesterday, and they made they made it a point to be with us. Now, is this a person that we want to welcome? I think so. So, because this is a person that's serious. But we also want to recognize some of the other new ones that have joined. Yesterday, Nick Marchese, thank you for joining. Steve A. came a couple days ago. Don Carter, a few days ago. Dale Childress back on the 25th. This is one of my great friends, Marvin W. He joined us on the 24th. Josh Wiley on the 22nd of April. Travis Richo. And then Millionaire Mind joined on the 18th. Diego, you've been here a little bit, but thank you. So there we are acknowledging new members to our family. Let's just take a look at the analytics here. And then we'll get out of here. I know this isn't really important to a lot of us who just want to learn how to make money. And here I am trying to promote a family. Well, anyway, this is what's been going on with our views. It's up. Watch time up. Subscribers up. And now, let's just look at a couple. I may take a comment or two. So here's some comments that people have made. If there's anything, I'm going to see if there's one or two that I could answer. Great information. Always give a thumbs up. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like Lori Columba had a question. Hi. I think she wants to say, for your bundles, are you boxing or bagging the products? Good question. We're going to reply to that right now. Check it out. What I do is I bag the products. I use poly bags. And let me see. I use poly bags. Check out a recent video I did on how to prepare a shipment. I show how I do it there. We'll say thanks if we could spell it. And we'll reply. Let me see if there's one more we can take. How are you able to get ungated in grocery and different brands? It takes time. That is the most important thing to consider, in my opinion. But it depends on what brands you want to sell as to whether or not you can get a wholesale account. Now, let me go into a little more detail about what I mean there. And that's the last one we're going to do here. I just wanted to look at that. So here's the deal. People always look at trying to get ungated. Let me tell you guys, the most important thing is to sell what you have. And here's why I say that. What I mean is sell what you can sell, because a lot of times you're worried about getting ungated. If you're small, if you're just starting out, it's not going to be what you think it's going to be. It's not going to turn out. You're probably going to be disappointed because, you spend all that time, effort, and energy to get ungated. If you're going to do it by getting an actual wholesale account, well, you're going to have to, form a legitimate business in order to reach out. And then by the time you get their catalog or whatever, and then you start looking, the margins are just so slim. I mean, now of course you could use that strategy just to get ungated and then go right back to arbitrage, because arbitrage is where the real margins are anyway. Wholesale, the advantage is you can constantly replenish, you know what I mean, with smaller margins, whereas with arbitrage, you can't always you're getting good margins, but how often can you find the deals, in a particular brand or one particular product you might want to continue to sell. The challenge with arbitrage is not the margins. The margins will be there. The challenge is getting the products at that price point, okay? But yeah, I encourage you to just embrace the fact that you got to pay your dues, okay? You got to pay your dues. And what I'm telling you is this. If you will focus on selling what you can sell, eventually Amazon will take it upon themselves and automatically start ungating you once you've proven, your worth to the marketplace. And by then, you're ready. I mean, when I initially started forcing the issue and getting an account so that I could get ungated in certain toys and stuff like that, and then it just didn't turn out the way I thought it was going to be. Now I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm going to focus on what I can sell. And then I got to a certain point and they started ungating me for things, and I was ready for them. The Hamilton Beach, the Con Air, the, whatever it may be, the Ninja, whatever it could be, I was ready, because by the time Amazon starts ungating you automatically, you've put in the work. You've got the feedback. You've made some mistakes. You've failed your way to success, and now you're ready. You see what I'm saying? So embrace the hard, long suffering that you're going to have to, because that's where you're really learning. And another thing I learned, when you focus on what you can sell, what's going to happen is you just constantly working, and something's going to click one day. And then you find, hey, I like working in this category, this brand, these types of products. My niche turned out to be snack foods. I never would have thought that. You know what I'm saying? But I was focused on selling what I could sell and, just making money where I could make money. And then eventually it just sort of developed. So let's see here. Hello, Brenda. Good to see you. And hello, Will, my main man. Thank you for joining. We're up to 15 users. So I tell you what, here's what we're going to do together, guys. I'm going to let you, I'm going to let you see my screen here. Here's how many users we're showing out here. Here's how many likes we got. We want this number to more closely reflect this number. So everybody, what we want you to do is click the like button. You see it? You see that? You see how that just changed? Somebody click the like button and bam. Okay, and what that does, the reason we want to do that is that helps. Look at that. Oh my God. Oh, I love you guys. What that does is that helps us out with the algorithms. Look at that. We're just going up and up and up. That helps us with the algorithms, and that way YouTube will show the video to more people who might be interested, and we can grow our family that way, right? So let's see here, guys. So look at that. We're up to 13. Thank you so much, and you should thank yourselves for being here. We have been live for about 25 minutes. I'm watching this, guys, because I really want to try to get out of here in an hour, because you know I don't like to talk. So does anybody have any questions? Carrie says, I like your flow, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm just doing what I love, guys. This is what I do. And, and let me just say something real quick on that. And me and Jim, we're always talking production. We're always talking about what our agenda is. And I'm going to tell you, things really changed when I just decided, you know what? This channel is not going the way I want it to go. I had an agenda. Oh, I wanted to create a mailing list, and then I wanted to do this and sell that and do that. And it wasn't working. And I actually started thinking, maybe I need to go in another direction. And then somebody left a comment, a few people during that period where I was considering discontinuing this channel. So a few people left comments, and it touched me. And I said, you know what? No more. There is no agenda. I'm just doing this because this is what I love. Let the chips fall where they may. This is what I do. And you know what happened? My business started to improve, because instead of having some YouTube agenda, I just focused on what I was doing and just wanted to share. It's beautiful. Now, there are things that I offer. Speaking of which, let's see, hold on a second. Watch this. I do offer a 12 module video course. Someday me and Jim, we're going to improve this course, but it is the highest rated on a learning site called Udemy. Udemy is a very good site. If you want to learn anything you want to learn, you can get a course, and you can see I offer it at $19.99. A lot of times Udemy will run a sale on that, and it'll be even cheaper. But if you want to invest in that, it is there. So let's take a minute, and we're going to talk about my favorite software. Guys, you know how much I love the software Tactical Arbitrage. That is the site that I use to do all of my online arbitrage. If there's anybody out here that does not know what arbitrage is, that is where you go out to retail stores, you buy typically on sale, on closeout, on clearance or whatever, and then you turn right around and sell it for retail on Amazon. And there is a lot of money to be made. You can do retail where you go out to the stores. I do that. There's online where you go out online and you find deals, and I also do that. And this software is mostly for online arbitrage, but I also use it for retail, and it is just so powerful. You know what? I got a question for one of the working class hustlers. Give me 1 second, guys. Tell you what. Hold on. Let me see. Hang on, hang tough for me. I got a question for Gina. Gina, are you still out here? I wanted to share some of your success. Gina sent me a text message the other day about some sales that she had. And I wanted to share that with the working class hustlers out here, because sometimes we have to share our success, and that way someone else gets motivated and someone else sees this stuff really works. So Gina, when you get a chance, let me know. I would not share any correspondence like that without your permission. But I think it would be absolutely awesome if we could share with the other working class hustlers some of the success that you've had. And Gina says, "Go ahead and share." So watch this, guys. Now, as many of you know, um, I'm into connecting with the working class hustlers. So if you ever want to connect with me, all you have to do is text the words "working class hustler" to the number on your screen. And the first thing that'll happen is I will respond, and I will save you into my phone. And once you're in my phone, we are officially connected. And that's the text message you'll get. We are officially connected. And then you can ask me questions. You can talk about coaching. You can talk about anything that you want to talk about. But what I wanted to share was let me see if I could. I'm going to try and, sometimes it's tough. But if you look right here, hold on, let me pull that back a little bit. I can never get this right. But Gina, we did some sourcing together. And what she said was, "Hey, Horace, just wanted to let you know the pretzels, the Dole fruit cups, and the pancake mix sold. Most sales I ever had in one day. It's a good day. Thank you so much." This is why I do this, guys. This is why I do this. And I know you probably can't see that. I'm not real good with that kind of stuff. But all I want to say there is I enjoy the time that I spend with the working class hustlers. For those who would like some coaching, it's tough for me because I am a working class hustler. I work long hours, and then I have to try and find the time, but we make it work. And I would never have you buy products that I wouldn't buy myself. So when we source together, I like to consider it like we're fishing together. You know what I mean? You decided that you wanted to go fishing with a master fisherman, and you get to watch how he, where does he go? What is his fishing spots? How does he bait? What type of bait? How does he cast? How does he lure? And all of this stuff. And you're telling him, "Hey, this is the kind of fish I want to catch. This is how many." And we don't stop until we've caught the amount of fish that you want. And the type of fish, whatever it may be. So it's a lot of fun. So on that note, let's go back to tactical arbitrage here. And for those of you who don't know, we're going to look at the pricing. And most likely you're going to go with the monthly plan. If you go with the annual, you'll save more money. It ends up being, this is the plan you're probably going to use, this one called online arbitrage. It would be $70 a month, but you'd have to pay $840 if you took it annually. So what you could do is just go monthly. It's a little bit more per month, but that may be more affordable to you until it makes sense to go ahead and take advantage and save. If you know you're going to be in it, trust me, once you really get a taste of what this software does, you'll realize, you'll just come to the realization that, hey, I'm going to be here. I need this. And then you might want to take advantage and save that money. Okay. But other than that, if you all you do is come to tacticalarbitrage.com, and then you can see all of this stuff that I'm looking for. And like I say, this will most likely be the one that you get. You can see the check marks to see what all you get. And you can get a 7-day free trial, but we can do that better. If you sign up, there'll be a link in the description. You can sign up under me. We'll get you a 10-day free trial. And you let me know that you're in it under me, and then that way if you have any questions, I have no problems trying to kind of walking you through it. Which brings me to one of the working class hustlers is trying tactical arbitrage, and he's not getting the results. And I know, trust me, it's frustrating. Let me show you what I mean when I say it's frustrating. So we're going to go into my account. Now, this is your dashboard. Right now, we don't have any searches active. We're going to create a search. We're going to do one together. And here's the issue. The software is powerful. To me, just in my opinion, it is not user-friendly. Once you learn it, you're fine. But trust me, I had this software for months and I was not using it because it wasn't fun. You know what I mean? It wasn't intuitive. I don't know. Maybe it was just me. But boy, once I learned this software, I mean, trust me, I'm telling you guys, this software they do not charge enough. Your problem, once you figure out this software, once you master it, you don't even have to master it. Once you get competent with it, your issue will not be finding products. Your issue will be having enough money. I don't go as big as I could just because I need to be careful that I don't run into cash flow issues, because the deals are there, and the skills that you really need to focus on the skills. So do not come into this saying, hey, what should I sell? That's not the answer. I could tell you what to sell, and now you're not learning anything. Okay? I can teach you how to think, and then you'll be able to make your own decisions. I mean, there's just so much wealth out here to be made on Amazon. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take 1 second and we're going to make sure that I don't have a question I need to answer. I don't. So now what we're going to do two types of searches. We're going to do a product search, and we're going to do a reverse search. Okay. So a product search looks like this. You would click on product search, and now you can look at it in basic or you can look at it in advanced. Let me get my head out of here. Get my big head out of the screen. Okay. Now, I'm not going to get all into every aspect of it, but I have my cache set at 10 days. That's the biggest cache you can have. In other words, when other people run scans, that data is being saved so that if something comes up that matches that criteria, the criteria that I'm going to set down here in my filters, it could be 10 days ago somebody found something that meets my criteria and I still want to look at it. Now you can set it to different, you can go live only, which means that when the software starts looking, it's literally looking live and not looking at anything that's already been searched. And so your search is going to take longer and you may not get as many results. I want the most results that I can look at because I know how to evaluate. You know what I mean? It's about evaluating. You need the results, but now you need to know how to evaluate, how to process those results mentally. Okay. So watch what we do here. Now, if we're on basic, you can see all the sites that you're able to source. Look at all of those sites, guys. Now, do you want to go to each site and kind of look through their clearance and look for sales and kind of put products in and see what works? Man, you don't want to do that. It works, but it is not effective. Now, the first thing you got to start thinking about, guys, if you're going to be successful, what can I automate? What can I automate? What can I have done for me automatically? Can I start the system searching for me while I go to work? when I come back, the results are there ready for me to evaluate. Okay. But I use the advanced search. Okay. So here we're going to pick a website. I don't know which one I'm going to pick. I'm just going to kind of scroll down. Sorry guys, I know I may be tearing your eyes out here. But I'm just going to pick a site. I don't know. And here's why it's taking me so long, because I usually do most of my sourcing at Walmart, at Target, at Kohl's, at Best Buy, that kind of stuff. I don't take advantage of all of these different sites that are out here. Tell you what, both of these are good. Dollar General and Dollar Tree, because especially for beginners, because it's a great place. It's not going to cost you a lot up front. So watch what we do here. We're going to go to Dollar General. Now the system knows where you want to source. Then you can start choosing your categories. Now I like food and beverage. I like health. But I tell you what, I like personal care. Now, you see where it says household. I could just click household, or I could open this up. I don't sell as seen on TV anymore. I used to, but I got away from that. I never really had any complaints, but I just decided, I'm not going to do it anymore. So I might go kitchen and dining. I might go storage. And mind you, you see how you see 0 over 500? You can have up to 500 categories. Okay. Now here I'll go ahead and add those. And now you see you got 57 categories out of 500 possibles that you could have. And you could save that type of search. But now you come down to your adjustments. I pay 6% sales tax. If you want the system to automatically figure that for you. Now, when we get into food products, Pennsylvania does not levy a tax on most of them. So, I'll have to factor that in and make the adjustment. Now, here's where things start to get, I'm telling you, I can't remember who it was. A working class hustler texted me last week, or maybe it was this week. If you're out here or you're watching the replay, you need to pay attention. Look at, now we're talking about sales rank, right? The lower the rank, the more popular the item, the more likely it's going to sell, the more velocity. That's all great. But you need to go wide, guys. Do not be afraid to go wide. This number, 500,000, nobody would buy a product that has a rank of 500,000. But if you put it in there, you're not going to miss anything. And you'll see when I'm working, I'm finding products. As you can see, I'm finding products for Gina and anybody else that works with me. And these are the parameters that I'm using. So do not think that you're going to end up with products that are that high in rank. Okay. Remove if estimated sales is less than 5. I probably don't need to put anything in there. Matter of fact, I'm taking that out, because the more granular you get with this, the more specific, the less results you're going to get. Okay. Remove if the number of sellers is less than and more than. That, you don't want to look at that, because here's what the system is going to do. The system is going to count the number of sellers. The system isn't going to say, well, there's 20 sellers, but there are only one FBA seller. Oh, wait, there are no FBA sellers. What if there's 20, 30 sellers on the product and you're the only FBA seller? Guess what? You're going to get the sales. But if you put data in here, it's going to exclude it. And there's a product you could have taken advantage of, you're going to miss. Remove if the number of competitive FBA sellers is more than blank. Don't put nothing in there. Okay? You may be smarter than them. They have a different agenda, a different business model, and your business model is your business model. I don't care how many other FBA sellers are out there. And you see the kind of numbers I'm doing? Okay. Remove third-party sellers. I don't want third-party sellers. So when we're looking at the site, and that's not an issue with the site that we're doing, because we're doing Dollar General. Dollar General does not allow third-party sellers, if I'm not mistaken. But for some sites, they do allow other people to sell. Okay. It's not going to work on Walmart anyway. So from my experience, Walmart will still throw third parties at you in the results. Remove oversized products. I will sell an oversized product. I've gotten very good ones that nobody else wants to deal with because they don't want to deal with something oversized. Remove out of stock. No. I want to see if it's out of stock and I could make money. Because what if I can find it? The system is showing me, hey, here's this product. It's out of stock on Amazon. Now, I may be wrong on that one because when you get down a little further, you'll see out of stock. But what I want to make sure that you understand is, here, let's look. This is exactly, and this is a good example to show you how to use the software. Okay. Selecting this will work hard to avoid showing you items currently out of stock online. So, in other words, if the product is out of stock at Dollar General, you could click this if you don't want to see it. I want to see it because you have to understand, to get good at this, it's not just about the results you're looking at. It's about logging into your mind. Okay, your mind is so powerful. You'll see a product and you'll go, man, that looks good. Oh, it's out of stock. You don't forget. And next time you see it, boom, you're on it. You may be one of these type of people that say, hey, that's out of stock, but that is such a great deal. I want to be notified when it comes back in stock. And maybe that site will give you notification. So, you know what I'm saying? Okay, remove if Amazon contains no weight or size data. I don't care. I've been doing this long enough. I can pretty much guesstimate. I can take a similar product. The dimensions, the weights are going to be the same. And guess what? That's another degree of separation. A lot of people don't want to deal with it. You will. That means you get a chance to get the product until somebody sees you doing it. Then they'll jump all over your listing. Okay. Remove if Amazon is also a seller and now in stock. You guys know I have no problem selling right alongside of Amazon. So, remove if number of reviews, nope. Remove if rating is lower than, nope. The rank is already telling you that the product has velocity. If you pick the right rank, this has no bearing anyway. Remove product with a source price of such and such, more than such and such. Nah, I'm not dealing with that. You might, for example, you may not want to buy a product if the source price is less than a certain amount or more than, maybe, I don't know what reason you might have, but remove products with an Amazon price of less than and more than. So maybe you want to stick within a certain range of pricing as far as how much the product sells on Amazon. Okay, and then you got remove if Amazon title contains, remove words and all of this stuff. Remove product if buy box is not at least, I don't even know what that is. Let's look. It will only inspect the FBA return on products at least that much. For example, if set at 19, it will look at $10 product that matches a $19 product. I don't use it. Didn't make sense to me. I'd have to look at that a little bit more. But as you can see, I don't really get involved with heavy filters. Okay, I don't deal with anything here. Okay, It usually costs me about 50 cents per pound to get a product in. So yes, I put that in there. Uh, and here you can put your margins and your return on investment. Keep that wide, guys. I'm telling you, you're gonna save yourself a lot of grief because the software won't give you a lot of results to go through if you set them too tight. Okay. So and on you go. Uh, Also show no match found results. Show only no match. I wouldn't use that, but here's what I was talking about. I want to see results where Amazon is out of stock. So the store you're sourcing, Dollar General in our case, may have it. They may find the results. It's out of stock. All it means is Amazon just hasn't had any in a while. You know, a lot of people kind of go around in packs following other Amazon sellers. So everybody runs to a product and then they all jump on it, tank the price. Then they all run to another product, all jump on it, tank the price. And then they'll forget about a product. And this is another thing I want you to remember. Don't be frustrated if you start doing well on a product and then a whole bunch of people pile on and tank the price. Just keep watching the product. Eventually, they all move to go destroy someone else's listing. Okay? So, that's pretty much how your filters go. And then watch what happens. We'll click search. And now you'll see some action get started. Current products, blah, blah, blah. And you can see how many products are being checked. You're already up to 39 products. You're already up to 60 products. Something has been added. And that's pretty much how that goes. Okay. Let me just double check. Give me a second. Let me look in the chat and see if anybody had something to say. Oh, hey, Kia's here. My daughter. She's my daughter. Okay. So back to look at, you already got 5 items added. Now, what we're gonna do, let's see how much time we got, guys. We've been on for 52 minutes. I'm watching this, guys. If you got any questions, go ahead and ask because we're not gonna be on here for too long today. Let's see here. Oh, back to my search. Now we're going to do what's called a reverse search. Guys, this is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay? You do a reverse search, you're telling Amazon, you're telling the software, hey, I'm not going to pick a store. I'm not going to pick Dollar General, Kohl's, Bed Bath & Beyond. I'm not picking a store. I'm picking a category. You tell me. You look at the top 300,000. Actually, I think it's the top 3,000 products in that category. You find the deals that I want based on the filters, and you tell me which store, based on the stores that Tactical Arbitrage has, you find me the deals for the best-selling products in that category. So watch what we're going to do. We're going to take toys and games. Okay? Now, you could even filter that down. Look at, you could go in toys and games, you can go baby and toddler, building toys, dolls and accessories, electronics, blah, blah. You see what this software can do? It's amazing. Now you can go best sellers, most wish, movers and shakers. We're going to go best sellers. We're going to put the 6%, and it usually defaults to whatever your last setting was. So we left our settings, cost and fees, and now we're just going to hit search. And now you see you have 2 searches active. And watch what happens. We're just watching it do its thing. Okay. And it's already up to 24 and it's just moving. Let me see if anybody had a comment. Gina said no. Are you saying no? You said no, you don't want me to go? Uh-uh. See, because you guys, you know me, I'll get to talking. I'll be on a coaching call, supposed to be 1 hour. We'll end up 2.5 hours because I'm constantly running my mouth and adding products and looking at this and looking at that. Today, guys, I'm telling you right now, I'm getting off of this live stream and I'm going to get me some fried chicken. Take a good look at me. In case you didn't know, I'm a black man. Hey, if I was Chinese, you wouldn't say nothing if I said I was going to get some rice. I'm going to get me some fried chicken. And I'm on a diet. This is a cheat day for me. I'm going to enjoy this. So look at, we're up to 126. Nothing's been added yet. But the system is just running. Okay? So tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to go and see, because I got some previous searches that I completed. Tell you what we're going to do. I'm going to see what I can find here. Want to look at, everybody likes toys and games. You can't go wrong, guys, with toys and games. And most people are approved, and they've been allowing us to send more stuff in. Now watch this. Let me show my screen. I'll move my fat head if I need to. I'll just double check. You know what? Let me just move my fat head now. Okay. Now you see, this is what a reverse search looks like in toys. Look at, here's the store. I never heard of them. You see what I'm saying? When you do a reverse search, you're just saying, hey, show me the best selling products, and now find out of the stores that Tactical Arbitrage has, find me the deals. And instead of you saying, oh, well, where should I start? You know what I mean? Now, don't forget, real quick, I'm going to try to make this quick. Don't forget, the software also now has a new feature called Always Be Scanning. If you're not sure where to start, click on that. It's showing you products, and no one gets the same products. So this is my Always Be Scanning. Yours could be different. Look at, you got ramen noodles. I don't even know where this is. Let me just take a look here. This is just an example of, I know I'm getting a little off here, but look at, that's a 12 pack. Look at that rank. Right there, you already know. Okay? Now let's see if we can find the Amazon listing. I mean, not the Amazon listing, the source site. Like I said, I'm not that good. Okay. That it's out of stock anyway, but it would have been at Walmart. And the point is this, it's just another place that you can get started sourcing. Okay. Here's something else. I don't like the rank on that, but don't let the rank fool you. A lot of people wouldn't get into something with a rank that high. Well, tell you what, maybe you would. If you look at it in Tactical Edge, which is another feature of Tactical Arbitrage, and now you see estimated monthly sales at 9, and you only got one seller, which is Amazon. I probably wouldn't go against them, but it's just showing you how you can get more data, more information in order to make a decision. Now, in this case, you probably wouldn't even get this product. Well, maybe you would. Look at, there's only one left, but if you can get it for $16.18, and even with Amazon, I don't think you can make a profit with that. But this is just an example, guys, of how you can be getting into things. Okay? So anyway, let me get out of that because I won't stop talking about it. Let's see. So here we go. Back to our reverse search on toys and games. Okay, so here's what you're looking at. Okay, this is the site that you're sourcing. This is the Amazon column. This is how much you should be paying adjusted with tax. Okay, if you put that in there. This would be your profit. This would be the return on investment. Okay, estimated monthly sales. Look at that number. Number of sellers. Look at that number. If it is actually available for this price, if it's really selling on Amazon for that price, if you're not restricted, you could click on that and see. And it looks like we are restricted, but right here, you could go ahead and request approval to see if you could get it. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. And you didn't. And so you move on. Okay? Something's, I don't know what this is. What is this? Smartphone controlled paper airplane. Okay. But here we go again. Look at, you got 3 sellers. That would be your profit. 45% return on investment, which is good. Estimated monthly sales, which is good. Are you restricted? No. Is it really at Barnes and Nobles for $24.97? Let's see. I don't see it, so it's not there. So you see what I'm saying, guys? You do have to do the work. That part doesn't change. But let me look at this. This is just an example. Oh no, Canadian edition, no. Now you could take, for example, you could take eBay out. Normally I don't buy from them. Let me see something here. See, here's another one. I ain't approved for it. I'm not approved for everything, guys. Well, I just got approved. That's what it looks like when you get approved. Now, if you get approved on something, then you already know, okay, this is probably something that a lot of people don't sell. If you only see one seller, be careful because you got to see who that seller is. Okay, so that information was not current. Let's see. There are no other sellers matching your location and or item. So it looks like Amazon may be looking to see, let's see, based on your location, because they're having problems with shipping and stuff like that. But what you could do here, if you have the software, you could go into Tactical Edge and just, what we want to do is make sure we're not going to run into any IP complaints. So we're looking to see who the sellers are. And yeah, you wouldn't run into any problems. You got 2 merchant fulfilled people. And then from here you would see, could you really get it for $54.88? I don't know. No, you can't. See, prices change all the time, guys. So you have to know that. It's very dynamic. Okay? Let's see here. This is supposed to be, let's see, just sold out. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Tell you what we can do. Let me check my time and let me check my comments. Okay, we're already 4 minutes over. I'm just checking the comments. Ecom says, enjoy fried chicken. Hey, Lisa's out here. She says, hello. Thank you. Sherwin Chang. I got some fried chicken too. Oh, me and Sherwin, we go back You know, I was 10 years on active duty. Me and Sherwin went to combat together. He still got pictures of us standing by the oil wells that were burning when Saddam Hussein set all the oil wells on fire. We were with artillery, and he's been a longtime friend of mine. We became friends when I was like 20 years old. Um, Thank you for showing up. Hey, Chris, and I got a question. Carrie says, do you pay for Keepa or do you just use Tactical Edge with TA? Okay, I do not pay for Keepa. And for those of you who don't know what a Keepa chart is, okay, like what you're looking at right here, that is not a Keepa chart. That is a history chart. It's very similar to Keepa. And what you would do is you would use this chart, and you see how I'm sliding it, and different data is changing. Sales rank changes, whether or not Amazon had it, where was the buy box, and you can see this column. Well, this section is the rank, and the other section is the dollar amount. But the point is this: I like Tactical Arbitrage's history chart. I do like Keepa's. So here's the way the Keepa chart would look on Amazon. This is the Keepa chart right here. And you just use it. It's a tool that just helps you to make a buying decision. Okay. Now, this is the free version. So it's not giving you any rank. Okay. You can go with the statistics and hover over that, and then you can kind of see some things. For example, now you can see what was the highest price? Boy, 1,081. But that was back in 2017. A day ago, it sold for $39.99. And that may be data that you want to use to make your buying decision. I use the free version. It loads on my Amazon page because I use an extension for that. But here's what I want to do. I want to go into our search manager. And these are the searches that we have going right now. So watch. We're going to view the data. We're searching Dollar General here, right? We're going to view that data and see what comes up. Now, look at this product right here. This is Hawaiian Punch Singles to Go fruit mix. It's a 6 count. Now you got to make sure on Amazon this could be a multi-pack. So we'll click on that. See, that's a pack of 12. You see what I'm saying? So that ain't going to work because it's going to cost you $12 to get it. So we'll close that. We'll close this. I'm just going to look at something here, see what I can find. And you can tell by the images, these are multi-packs. So you got to do your work, guys, and get through this stuff. Sometimes what you can do is hover over and you can see it's a 6 count. And you may not, you'll get good at sort of just kind of focusing. You may not like that profit. You know, as you're scrolling, you see 10 and then you see 463, and right away you start paying more attention then. Okay. But then again, you'll get good. Like if you see this price at Walmart, you already know it's probably out of stock. But one day you're going to check and it will be in stock. So, you know what I mean? You got to put your work in. You know, it gets better and better with time. And I'm just scrolling through and look at all the pages worth of data that we got right here. Okay. Now watch what you could do. From here, you could take your filters and you could say, we're looking at Dollar General. You could say, we'll leave that because those are what we had. Okay, we got it filtered by estimated sales, so we'll leave it there because we want that estimated sales to be good. You know, you want that to be as high as you can get it. Okay. So what we did, now we need to get to the next page, see if there's anything. We'll hover over this pack of 12 and see that's just one, so that wouldn't work. Pack of 8, that's just one. Now this is an early search. It hasn't been running that long, so now you take this product right here on Amazon. That is just one of these puffs. Okay. Then it should be $2 at Dollar General. Okay. And it's in stock. Then you would see, are you approved to sell it? You are. Now, what we don't like, we're seeing an estimated monthly sales of 0, but what our experience tells us, that's not true. It's more than 0. Okay. I may not jump on it, but I'm telling you, I know. I probably wouldn't jump on it because I probably want more gross profit, but that's still 122% return on investment. So if I was doing an entire Dollar General haul, I probably would take that. Okay. But we need to let this search run a little longer. Let me just double check here. Oh, team leader says he retired back in 2010. Good deal. Check this out, guys. We want this number to look more like that number. If there's anybody out there who has not hit the like button or the thumbs up, go ahead and hit that and watch what happens. If you hit that, like magic, you're going to cause this number to go up. And that's going to help us. Somebody just did it, you see? It's like magic. 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 You guys are amazing. Tell you what, let's do, wait a minute. 2 containers, huh? Let's look at this for a second. This just came up. 2 containers for $14.92. The rank is good. Let's see something here. That's in stock. So let's look at something here. Hold on. We may have something here. We may not. All right. Let me just. Oh, something else came. You see how that moved down as it's adding things? Now, I can tell you with that rank right there, you're selling a heck of a lot more than 6. Your estimated monthly sales are going to be better than that. But watch what we can do. Watch when we go tactical edge. And we let that populate. But watch this. Now, it adjusted the price. Let me see. And it did it because of tax, which I would not pay. But this is a multi-pack. That's 2. So what we need to do, hold on. I messed something up there. for whatever reason, it's not letting me adjust. You should be able to put your buy price. Watch, we'll do this a different way. We'll look at the Amazon page, and then we'll open Tactical Edge from there. And you see now there's zeros in there because we need to be able to adjust that. To buy two of them at $175 each, that's going to cost us $350. And now you see you could still make about, depending on, I can make about $4, which I would probably go for that product. I just know from experience with this rank right here, you're going to sell more than what it's estimating. Now, I might use my Keepa chart, or I might use my history chart to just see where the rank has been trending. Okay. Now that rank was way up there for a while, and then it just dropped here, but it dropped back in April, and it's been hanging down here for a while. So I'd probably try a couple or a few, and that's just an example of what you could do. We'll look at one more, and then we're going to wrap it up, guys. I told you I was getting out of here, and y'all got me still running at the mouth, and it's been 15 minutes after. Oh, medic. All right. Jay Martin has a question. How much is tactical arbitrage? Is it a month or a year? Let me show you. Okay, so if you go annually, and you would most likely want online arbitrage, it comes out to $70 a month. You're going to pay $840 up front. Or you could go with the monthly, and then it would cost you $89 a month. And remember, if you want a 10-day free trial instead of a 7-day, look in the description of this video. Sign up. I have a link for you. You can sign up under me. And that way we know we're going to get you the results that you want, because I'm going to make sure. Okay, so anyway, let me do one more. Let's see here. Let's look at, well, you know what? Tell you what. We did that reverse search on toys and games. Let's see what kind of results we're getting. Okay, now watch. I'm going to go to my filters. I'm going to select everything, but I'm going to deselect eBay. Sears is garbage to me. Let's see what else we got. Take that match quality out, because that's going to limit the number of results you get. I don't have to have, I know how to match. So I don't need the computer trying to match and taking things away that I want to look at. So watch, I'll apply my filters. Look at the estimated monthly sales on this. You see what I'm saying, guys? You don't have to do this in any particular order, but you got to cover your bases. I know I'm approved, because if I'm not approved, I don't need to go no further, right? I already see I can do a 66% return on investment. Now, this would be what's called an Amazon flip. So you see what is column? And I have done flips before, but that's a whole nother ball of wax. I probably wouldn't deal with it. BJ's, you have to have the membership for that. So you see how this goes. Crayola, I don't think I'm approved for Crayola. I'm not. Let's see if they would approve me. I doubt it. Yeah, Crayola's kind of funky. Let's see. I don't like the the margins on that. Uh, I tell you what, boy, this Beyblade junk, whatever it is, I don't like the margins, but anything Beyblade has done really well for me. I don't like that margin, or profit is what I mean. Uh, they probably don't have any more. I knew it. So you get good at this stuff. I'm not spending this kind of money. You could. I'm probably not approved anyway, but that's pretty much how you do your evaluating, guys. That's all there is to it. Let me just make sure I didn't leave something out that could have shown us more results. All right, let's try that. Even though that should have already been in there by default, but just see if it did anything. It did not. So we'll check questions one more time. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. We're going to wrap this up. I'll look at one more product maybe. And while I'm doing that, I'll take one more question if somebody has a question. Let's see. Let's see. I tell you what, boy, Amazon is getting weird. Now watch what I'm talking about. Watch this. And you tell me if you're seeing the same thing. Now, look it. Here's a game called Sequence. Some kind of card game. And you can see the software has said, hey, you could get it at Barnes and Nobles for $19.95. You can get it at Target for $17.99. You know what I mean? Let's just see. Okay. So here it is. It is available, and you can have it delivered, and they'll let you get at least 5 of them, and you can make $12.33. You can get a 62%. This is one you would want, guys. Look at the monthly sales on this. I'm glad you stuck around. Now you got 12 sellers, and now you'd be 13. So you divide yourself into there and see how many you could get. Are you restricted? You are. Can you get approved? You can't. But even if what I wanted to show you was this. Here you find the product. Now, mind you, supposed to be about $45, $44.49, and you want to see your buying options, and it's just telling you there are no sellers matching your location and or item specification. Try updating the filters. I mean, when did this start? I mean, this is weird. I don't know what is going on with that. So then the only way I can see the other sellers, I'm going to have to use my tactical edge tool, which is a good thing we got it. I mean, what is going on here? Does anybody know what the heck is going on? Amazon is always up to something. And I think it has to do with whether or not they have the product close enough to you or whatever. Look at now we can see all the people that are selling, and we can make a decision based on that. But here you can see that would be a good deal, because you can see what the other people are doing, and you can look at and you can see their stock, and you can see all you're really worried about is your FBA sellers. Okay, and you see where they are in terms of price and quantity. Two of them are back ordered. So you see how you use the software. Now obviously we couldn't get approved to sell that, but that's okay. Remember what I was telling you? Someday you'll click on this and it'll say approved out of nowhere, and now you know this is a product that'll sell. You could be walking through a store and decide to pick up the product, scan the barcode using the app, and all of a sudden you're approved. And you'll remember, man, look at the kind of monthly sales this product gets. You know? So, and you know, a lot of times, like I said, there's no specific order that you have to do this stuff, but you'll find your own system, you know, that you like. Some people, soon as they see this, they do this. And if they're still good, then they'll do this. Is it at Barnes and Nobles for $9.95? It is. Oh wait, no it ain't. Out of stock. But maybe Target has it. Sold out. But maybe Blink has it. Oh, just sold out. So, and this was an older search that I was doing, guys. So a lot of this stuff is going to be out of stock. But look at, here's one, 6 left. But who is it? Crayola. Probably can't sell it. Nope. 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 And you just keep going, you know. But we got a search going. Okay. Here's one, guys. Create your own window art. Should be $10.97. It is. Should be $28.95. Rank is excellent. They still doing this crap. That is like so weird. But here we go again. We'll use Tactical Edge. We'll let it load. And all we're looking at, we're scanning for the FBA people. You only got 2. Both of them are back ordered. And look at their price. Their price is more than what the software was showing. And we're approved. We see the monthly sales. This is one I would jump on. I'd spend $10, or with tax, I'm going to spend $12.13, you know, to make $7.73. I would do that. I'd take a 64% return on investment. Okay, last questions. Let's see what we got here. Oh, thanks, Jim. Jim just texted me, non-essential items will incur delayed shipping. Yeah, that's great. But for some reason, they won't even show me a shipper that, you know, they're saying nobody matches the criteria in my area. I don't get it, but let's take some more questions. Jay Martin, how much is tax? Team leader, how long did it take to set up Amazon account? It's real quick, a matter of minutes, man. It's real easy. We need to do a video on that, but all you have to do, I think from any Amazon page, you should be able to come down. Sorry about that, guys, but Make money with us. Sell on Amazon. You'll click on that and you'll sign up right here. I mean, it's too easy. And you can get a free account. It's going to cost you a little bit more, I think, in fees and stuff like that. But you can start with a free account. Let's see. Gina says, how does the arbitrage leads work? I'm not sure. Gina, can you be a little bit more specific on that? Lance says, adding additional websites to the product search. I'm not sure about that, Lance. But if what you might mean is the difference between, with a product search, that's just you pick one site and the source, the software is looking at that one site. A reverse search is looking across all sites available for tactical arbitrage. And Lance says, I searched guess who most all sold out. Okay. Lance, have you submitted letters to manufacturers or distributors for approval? No, I have not. The only way I have dealt with a distributor is I went and just set up an account. I mean, you don't write a letter to them. You just, find out who the distributor is, find the website, and then find where it says apply. It's usually all online. Team leader says $1,000 capital, a good start. Yes, $1,000 is a great start. You can get started really good with that. So you let me know if you want to get started. Text the numbers on the screen. That way we can get connected, and we can go from there. All right, guys, you did it to me again. It's your fault. It's an hour and 30 minutes. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna dance my way on out of here. So I will talk at you later. Music! Ah! Yeah! You understand what I'm saying? Later, guys.